Greetings. This video is about how to use our textbook, Informed Teaching. And so I'm speaking of this. Not sure how this writing comes across, reverse or whatnot, but I'm going to use this book to cue my remarks to you about how to use this book in this course. So let me give you an example of the challenge of assessment in education. You've all heard of the Friday spelling test. Okay, so on Monday you get your spelling words. Teacher may give them to the kids throughout the week, and then on Friday all 25 kids, let's say, take the spelling test. What is that type of spelling test valid for? What is the validity for the test results? What do the results tell us about the children's performance? Well, what it tells us is how diligent your parents are. Do they make you memorize the words? So you can see that that type of test that is done throughout the United States of America, that type of test does not have validity for informing us about children's developmental spelling abilities. And so assessment validity is that which, how do the results, what are the qualities of the results, and what is the quality of the assessment in yielding results that can tell us what we have to teach next. In the case of that example, you would give children a developmental spelling assessment, which is in this book, and I'm going to go to the table of contents so I can quickly tell you all, which is in one of the 8 assessments in this book. And so the way you're going to use this book, and that's why this book was written, to help teachers use assessments that can inform them about what you have to teach that individual, that small group, and even the whole group. What do the results, what can you bank on in terms of the results telling you what are the next steps of instruction? Good assessment should inform instruction. And you then instruct, and then you assess again, and the cycle continues. So the first module in this course, you're going to read the introduction, which is just pages 1 to 22, and that's really the only reading in this book in terms of getting to know the concept of validity and reliability and utility and value of an assessment. Now the other reading is more you're going to be using the book to conduct assessments on really any young people you can find in your household, on your friends, on your husbands and wives and relatives, really just to experiment with the assessments, and so that we can talk online about their validity. So the first part goes over how to evaluate an assessment, looking at reliability, validity, value, and utility using cards. And it's just a system that makes you run through an assessment to determine its validity. And that's how this book works. And so there are 8 assessments, running from some literacy ones, a behavioral one, a science assessment. So really elementary, but also some secondary applications as well. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me.